Okay, so this is part 4 of the announcement from the Whole Elephant Institute regarding a grant project submission and calling upon those nonprofit organizations in the community and who have successfully delivered programs to improve the human rights condition and the democracy condition in mainland of China. And we want to do a research project of these successful programs and to gather sound evidence and findings and data, and to help the DRL Department, Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labors, to understand successful programs and that have been already proven to improve significantly the democracy and human rights condition inside of mainland China, particularly in this case the Falun Gong practitioners. And as a matter of fact, do want to say that not only the Falun Gong practitioners' human rights conditions and has much bigger impact, the overall human rights condition inside of China due to the efforts of Falun Gong practitioners have been greatly improved and also impacted onto the future of China to ultimately have democracy and freedom of speech, freedom of press, right? Freedom of faith, religion. Okay, and so next, what I want to hear to cover is about the instructions here. All statement of interest proposals must identify specific focal areas, lines of inquiry, brief definitions of terms or criteria utilized, and the details on how research will be operationalized. That's number one. Number two, include a brief feasibility analysis, including assessing operating environmental risk and the potential mitigation measures, and to describe if how community-based organizations or researchers engaged in project design. Describe how deliverables can be used to inform funder program design and approaches, and to include a brief dissemination plan showing how findings will be formatted in a way that is relevant for policymakers and practitioners. DRL's preference is to avoid duplicating past efforts by supporting new and creative approaches. This does not exclude from consideration projects that improve upon or expand existing projects in a new or complementary way. DRL encourages academic practitioner partnerships with findings grounded in academic literature and practitioners' data. Please note that projects under 250,000 will be administered as fixed amount awards. An FAA fixed amount award is managed on milestones and reduces the reporting burden on partners. This includes upfront payments to begin work and subsequent payments based on the completion of deliverables. For this round, if opting for an fixed amount award, FAA, it is DRL's preference to administer awards that can produce rapid learning products within 1 year. To maximize the impact and the sustainability of the awards that result from this SOI, DRL reserves the right to execute a non-competitive continuation amendment. Any non-competitive continuation is contingent on performance and the availability of funds. A non-competitive continuation is not guaranteed. The Department of State reserves the right to exercise or not exercise the option to issue non-competitive continuation amendments. And activities that are not typically considered competitive include but are not limited to the provision of large amounts of humanitarian assistance, English language instruction, development of high-tech computer or communications software and or hardware, external exchanges or fellowships lasting longer than 6 months, microloans or similar small business development initiatives. Initiatives directed towards a diaspora community rather than current residents of targeted countries. Next, eligibility information. Organizations submitting SOIs must meet the following criteria: be a U.S. or foreign-based nonprofit, non-governmental organization, NGO, or a public international organization, or be a private, public, or state institution of higher education, be a for-profit organization or business, not noting there are restrictions on payment of fees or profits under grants and cooperative agreements, having existing or the capacity to develop active partnerships with thematic or in-country partners, entities, and relevant stakeholders, including private sector partner and NGOs, and have demonstrable experience administering successful and preferable similar programs. DRL reserves the right to request additional background information on organizations that do not have previous experience administering federal awards. These applicants may be subject to limited funding on a pilot basis. Applicants may form consortium and submit a combined SOI. However, one organization should be designated as the lead applicant with the other members as sub-award partners. DRL's preference is to work with nonprofit entities. However, there may be occasions when a for-profit entity is best suited. For-profit entities should be aware that its application may be subject to additional review following the panel selection process, and that the Department of State generally prohibits profit under its assistance awards to for-profit or commercial organizations. Okay, so this is pretty much all there is important to announce to the local nonprofit organizations that the Whole Elephant Institute is interested in work with. Those who actually, after watching these programs and are interested in working with the Whole Elephant Institute, please contact us at the following phone number: 631-552-0233. Again, 631-552-0233. And if you want to send an email to us, send it to Lotus King, Lotus King, King, Lotus King 513 at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm Dr. Lotus King Weiss, the founder, the president of the Whole Elephant Institute, and we're gonna from now on continue to work with other nonprofit organizations in the community, or even for-profit organizations, and to build a consortium to work together on very important subject in the area of education, health, media, business, and law. We have 5 platforms, and we would like to get to know you better, and to exchange wisdom and experience, and to gather resource so that we together will be able to bring larger impact to the improvement of the current conditions of our community, our nation, and also internationally. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Good night. Today is December the 7th, 2020.